Star. The message I heard is go and figure it out later. Now, the message is interesting because what God is speaking to me about, okay, is this is someone that you are feeling, I just feel like an immense amount of heartache to such an extent that you can't move. But God is speaking to you and telling you to go and figure it out later, but you can't move. The scripture comes from 2 Samuel 12 and 11. This is what the Lord says: out of your own household, I am going to bring calamity on you. Before your very eyes, I will take your wives and give them to one who is close to you, and he will sleep with your wives in broad daylight. You did it in secret, but I will do this thing in broad daylight before all Israel. Baby, God said for somebody, this person don't realize it, that but the same pain that they put on you, God is gonna bring it up on them. And when God bring it up on them, like it said in the scripture, you did it in secret, but I will do this thing in broad daylight. God said this is someone like you going through it right now because somebody, they did you some kind of way, but they did you this way in secret. Don't nobody know. Don't nobody know what you was going through. Don't nobody know how you were treated. Nobody knows. It was done in secret. But God says this person is going to be done the way they did you, and it's going to be done in broad daylight. Everybody gonna see. It's gonna be for all out. It's not gonna be a situation where, you know what I'm saying, the person that actually was going around breaking hearts can kind of like hide and pretend like they ain't do nothing. No, it's gonna be a situation where it's gonna be in broad daylight. Yep. And that's the message. That's the message. God said, I just feel like for whoever this is for, God is saying, yeah, your heart hurts right now, but the pain you feel, it like they gonna feel it 10 times worse because like it's a difference between a situation where it's a misunderstanding. Misunderstandings happen. Confusion happens, okay? Not being able to communicate properly, that does happen. And it's a difference between not being able to communicate properly and somebody that is purposely trying to gaslight you, trying to manipulate you, and using tactics with their words to try to twist things to go the way they want it to go. It's a difference. It's a difference between someone not telling you something because they feel like it's really none of your business, and somebody withholding some information that is very detrimental to your life, frankly, because if it's a situation with somebody cheating on you, you know what I'm saying, if they catch something, you can catch something because they're being reckless. And you know what I'm saying, it's not even fair to you because you ain't even do nothing. And you know what I'm saying? I just feel like that is a situation where it's not just, oh, I just don't want to tell them because I don't need to tell them everything. No, it's a situation where you putting their life at hand. And then on top of that, you're acting as if you're not doing anything wrong. But that's okay. God said, for whoever this is for, this heartache, it hurt. And it's not to say that it doesn't hurt. What you're going through hurts, and it's not to say that it doesn't hurt. But God said the person that hurt you is going to go through a heartache that's going to be worse than the one that they put you through because of what they put you through. And instead of it being the way that you can just gracefully act like you don't know what happened, or pretend. And that's for those of you, you know what I'm saying, that have dreams and visions and God is constantly speaking to you, telling you what's going on. But for those of you that, you know what I'm saying, that don't, that, that, may not be before you. But for those of you that, you know what I'm saying, you do, like you receive all the, you have these gifts, but it's like I think the most frustrating thing is, even when you do actually know what's going on, you know God told you, you know it's gonna come to pass, you know God don't lie, you know God show you reveal situations behind closed locked doors that you shouldn't see, and reveals conversations you shouldn't hear. But yet and still, because you physically weren't there, you have no physical evidence, you have no physical proof, you can't say nothing. You look crazy. People start talking about you. You know what I'm saying? And it's frustrating because you know that person is doing you some kind of way, but you can't say nothing because you look like you the one that's wrong. But baby, it always, you know what I'm saying? It always work itself out. And sometimes we end up being the one that's heartbroken in the end. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we do. Because what can you do? You can't, like, it's like you could literally just leave a relationship just off the drop of a hat just because that's what you feel like doing today. You could. There are people that do that. You know what I'm saying? Now it's cruel. You know what I'm saying? It's strange, especially if you're happy. And you know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird to just out of nowhere decide, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. Typically, people don't do that unless they got something else going on. And you know what I'm saying? I feel like that goes down to whatever this situation is. This somebody, you was dealing with somebody that had something else going on. Regardless to if this is something that's public or not, I don't believe so, because the scriptures say that they did this. You did it in secret. This is a secret relationship somebody got going on. And for whoever this for, you may or may not even know about it. And I wasn't even expecting this to come out in this message at all. I had no clue. Like, I was not expecting this to even be part of this. But it is something where somebody had a secret relationship going on. The person they were publicly with had no idea. They were acting as if it was all good and everything was happy and blissful, and they left out of nowhere. God said they left because they already had somewhere to go. You gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. Especially if it's you know what I'm saying? Most people don't like being alone. And that's just real. So if you dealing with somebody, you know they don't like being alone, and out of nowhere, yesterday y'all was picking flowers together and skipping and holding hands, and then out of nowhere today they don't want to be with you no more. Something, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like God said I smell a rat. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And I just feel like so many people don't keep it real no more. It is so many fake people in this world. It's so many people that portray themselves to be something that they not. And then it's too many people that just sit around and lie instead of just saying how they really feel. And, I get that some people do it because they don't want to hurt other people's feelings. But, from my personal experience, it hurts worse when somebody lied to you and then you find out the truth anyways, than if somebody would just tell you the truth and you can make your decision for yourself. And I just feel like, so for some of you dealing with people that they had some secret stuff going on that they want to tell you about. Whatever it is what it is. I just feel like, this is something that's done. This finished. Regardless if it's recent or if it's old. This is something that is finished. God said this person is going to experience the exact same pain that you felt 10 times worse. And it's going to be about the same thing they did to you, except it is going to be public. It is going to be public heartache. It's going to be public embarrassment. Like, this would be, okay, for somebody, what God is showing me, like, let's say you dating somebody and this woman decides that, like, this a man, like, let's say you dating a woman and the woman decides that she gonna go and she gonna be with the person that she been secretly dealing with, you know what I'm saying, behind your back. And that person may have someone and they've been doing it behind that person back, just because she decided she was gonna leave you to, you know what I'm saying, to be just solo with that person don't mean that person finna leave the person that they got. No, it don't. It sure don't. And baby, God showing me a vision of this person, whoever this side piece is, finding out about a wife being pregnant. Public embarrassment, and it's like it's gonna be public. It's like they not gonna be able to turn away from it. Everybody gonna be talking about it. Everybody gonna be congratulating. Everybody gonna be high-fiving. Everybody, like, it's gonna be in a face, and it's gonna be a situation where they just want to go somewhere and cry, and they just want to, they so hurt, and they just, you know what I'm saying, but ain't nobody gonna be able to talk to them, and they not gonna have no one to talk to, nobody to understand how they feel, not even the person, because the person gonna be too concerned with what they got going on. But that, you know what I'm saying, this is gonna be somebody's judgment for what they did. And you know what I'm saying, they gonna be left out in the cold. You know what I'm saying? But that's the way they made whoever this is for, that's how they made you feel. Because people don't realize when they cheat, even if, you know what I'm saying, it's like when they first start, as somebody that know what it's like to be with a cheater, when they first start, you can barely tell. And then as it goes on, you can gradually tell that they missing in action. You'll be like, hold on, they will be chilling with me a little more than this. We will be hanging out a little more than this. We went on more dates than this. We used to, you know what I'm saying? We did. But now all of a sudden it's seeming like something ain't right. I just feel like God is saying that you can tell. And like the craziest thing is sometimes when people carry on relationships like this, where, you know, they like the exciting thrill of it. Like, you know, they like the thrill of, ooh, are we gonna get caught? Ooh, what are people gonna say? Ooh, what are people gonna think? Ooh, 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 ooh. When in reality, don't nobody care. You know what I'm saying? Nobody care. Everybody got their own stuff going. The only person that actively cares is whoever is being cheated on. And that's it. And the only reason they care is because that's their health, that's their life. You know what I'm saying? But nobody else cares. And I just feel like that's the craziest thing about people that get excited behind doing stuff like that. And then another crazy thing about it is, once the person that's being cheated on find out, they leave the relationship, they finish, it's over, it's done, and everything hit the fan. And you know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden it's kind of like the excitement that was once there is no longer there. And a lot of times the person that was once the mistress or Mr. whatever turns into the person being cheated on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just being real. But anywho, I feel like that's the message, and that's for somebody. For somebody, it's gonna be something like that. It's gonna be a crazy little story right there. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a little side piece. Gonna feel some kind of way about finding out that, you know what I'm saying, they person, the person they left a person for, main, is pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And I know for some people you may feel like that's not really anything big, but you know, in a way it is, because you know what I'm saying, you permanently a part of that person's life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's forever. That's for life. That is like, you know what I'm saying, 100 years from now they can go back and know that y'all knew each other, type vibe. You know what I'm saying? Whereas some people, you could have seen them every single day, went and hung out with them every single day, and yet and still 100 years from now they may not even know that. You know what I'm saying? How is it possible to know some things? You know what I'm saying? If it's not documented nowhere, and you know what I'm saying, who knows? You know what I'm saying? It's just hearsay. Anywho, but that's the message, y'all. Yeah, that's the message. And for some of you, this is for, you went through this with somebody that was your spouse. For some of you, current. For some of you, ex. For some of you, this is gonna happen to not your spouse, but it was the person that was messing around with your spouse. But baby, this is coming for somebody. Somebody, the way they broke your heart, they were involved. And this is somebody that had a hand in breaking your heart. You know what I'm saying? And people that have a hand in it, it will be like the person that's cheating on you. You know what I'm saying? The person that they cheating on you with. You know what I'm saying? Like people that know that they cheating on you, but they withhold this information from you. These are people that had a hand in what happened to you and had a hand in hurting you. It don't always have to be a situation where somebody is physically touching you or harming you in order for them to hurt you. Because, baby, as somebody that has felt heartache quite a few times in my life, baby, just felt it recently. It don't feel good. It don't feel good. It don't feel good. It don't feel good, and it don't feel good some more. And I just feel like when it really come down to it, that is a pain that, especially in a situation like this here, is unnecessary. If you already got somebody, just say that then. You know what I'm saying? Why tell somebody that you single and you want to start a relationship with them? You want to get to know them. You want to do this. You want to do that. And you got something going on. That don't make sense. What sense does that make? You know what I'm saying? And you already know. You know what I'm saying? Even if, for somebody, God is saying this person, like, they thought that whatever it is they had going on the side, that's where it will remain. And they wanted something serious. Because that person has somebody where they have something serious. But for whatever reason, they feel like, and it could be a situation where that other person is complaining and saying that you taking up too much time. You taking up too much of their time. Whoop, that point. You taking up too much of their time. They not seeing this person as much as they used to no more. They not hanging out with them as much no more. They not getting that late night no more. They not getting what I'm saying, that early morning. No, baby, trust me. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to get too deep into it because I know I'm on live. But, baby, I know. I know how people are. I know how people are. And it could even be a situation where the person don't even really want no full-blown relationship with them. But they only want to mess with them. They only want to mess with them because they happy with you. And as soon as you go off, you done went on about your business, then found you some kind of hobby or whatever you got going on, you know what I'm saying? This person go, you know what I'm saying? Leave this person in the dust. And God said not only they gonna leave them in the dust, but it's gonna be publicly. It's gonna be obvious, and it's nobody they gonna be able to run and cry to. Ain't nobody they gonna be able to fall on, lean on. It ain't gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm being reminded of how at the beginning of this video I was saying that typically when you in a good, like, in a relationship and everything is going good, it don't be a situation where somebody just go, you know what I'm saying, out of nowhere they woke up and you know what, this not working no more. You don't leave something that's good. The only reason that somebody is going to feel as though they want to leave something that's good is because they got something else going on. And I just feel like that's what, and God is saying this is for somebody. It was done in secret. Mayday, I'm ringing a bell, okay? You know what I'm saying? I don't know who this is for, but God sent me here to tell you that this person has some secret stuff going on. It don't make no sense for nobody to wake up one day, y'all happily ever after, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, holding hands and, playing in each other's hair and, you know what I'm saying? And then the next day, out of nowhere, they hate you. That's crazy. That don't happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm being reminded of I'm waiting to exhale when he decided he just came in there out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? She getting dressed, doing her makeup, got her hair, you know what I'm saying? She got her hair done, looking bad too. Bernadine was looking bad. You know what I'm saying? He about to have a fox on his arm and had the audacity to come in there, act like nothing was wrong yesterday, and came in there and said he don't want to go with her no more. He's going with his mistress. It's over. It's finished. It's done. He's not pretending anymore. And that's that. And storms out. And baby, God said, it'll be quick. Quick. Shock you. Quick. Snap. Quick. And it'll make you be like, what? God said, baby, for somebody, let me tell you something real quick. Ain't no way that somebody that really loved you, like for real love, I'm not talking about, you know what I'm saying, the play time real love, true love, that real stuff. Ain't no way somebody that really love you gonna just, you know what I'm saying, be okay with y'all not being together. Ain't no way that somebody that really love you is going to be okay with mistreating you. Somebody that really love you is not going to be okay with disrespecting you. Not only not will they not disrespect you, but they won't allow nobody else to disrespect you. And real love don't disappear overnight. It don't. How? It's people to this day that I love from the bottom of my heart, still to this day. And they did me dirty. I still love them though. I don't rock with them no more. I'm not calling them. I'm not pulling up on them. I'm not going nowhere with them. But I still love them. I wouldn't hurt them. I wouldn't want to see them hurt. But see, sometimes people will trick us into believing that they love us. But then when you see how they do you, when they feel some kind of way, or when they mad at you, or when they don't want to be with you no more, you be like, love where? Love how? Impossible. You know what I'm saying? Because we already know what the Bible say. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love doesn't assume. Love doesn't hear a rumor and run with it. Love doesn't, you know what I'm saying, just go off the top and, going off on you and ready to fight over nothing. Love gives you an opportunity to talk about what the plan is. Love, you know what I'm saying, wants to spend time with you. Love makes time for you. Love is not trying to hurt you physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more than one way of being hurt. Love, somebody that really love you would not want to break your heart. Somebody that really love you don't want to lose you. And they not finna do nothing or entertain anybody that could possibly jeopardize losing you. Because you mean too much to them. And I can sit here and say what real love is because I love. I know what it feels like to love somebody. And it was on 22:33 when I said that. I know what it feels like to love, to really love somebody, to truly love somebody, no matter what. That's big. That's hard. Everybody can't do that. Everybody can't. Everybody can't. And you have to have a safe spot because it shouldn't be idolatry. It shouldn't be a situation where you are idolizing that person to assuming that they can do no wrong. That is not love. Love is knowing that someone is going to do wrong because they are not perfect and being okay with it. And being like, okay, that's all right. Nobody's perfect. Love does not expect that you make no mistakes. Love does not assume that you know what I'm saying, that there's nothing wrong with you. Everybody has some kind of flaw. But someone that loves you knows that you are going to have flaws, and they love you so much that they can accept that as part of you. And God's saying that that's natural. It shouldn't, like, nobody, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like there are too many people that are expecting that they would be able to mold their person like a Barbie doll. You can't do that. You can't do that with people. People is going to do what they want to do. They going to live their life how they want to live their life. And if you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And you know what I'm saying? If you go through life thinking that if somebody, you know what I'm saying, if your person do just one thing wrong, then you got to throw the whole person away. Baby, you ain't going to never find nobody. It's going to take forever because ain't nobody out here perfect. Nobody. But you know what I'm saying? When it really come down to it, God said, yeah. And that may be what's going to really hurt this person the most. Because if this is somebody that's like a narcissist, like they a perfectionist, And you know what I'm saying, they look towards whoever this person is that they left you for as if they had, like, they, you know what I'm saying, so perfect. And then this public whatever come out, it's going, you know what I'm saying, it's not on. God says it's gonna be a blow to their ego, because for some of y'all, they boasted about this person to you. You know what I'm saying? And how they do this and they do that and they got this and they boasted, or they bragged. God said bragged and boasted. But baby, it's gonna be public. Just how they was screaming and yelling when they was bragging and boasting about this person, baby, God said it's gonna be public what they gonna do and how they gonna do. And it's gonna be because of how they did you. Anywho, that's the message, y'all. That is the message. That is the message. God said you can go ahead, okay? There's no need for you to feel stuck. There's no need, even though, it's like when you going through a heartache, when you going through a heartbreak, it's easy for somebody to say, oh, you'll be all right. Oh, you'll be all right. Everything work out for you. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. You know what I'm saying? They not going through it. They don't know how you feel. And you know what I'm saying? Everybody different. And every relationship different. You could be in a relationship with somebody for 20 years and not even shed a tear if y'all broke up, and then be with somebody for a month and be like feeling as if your heart shattered. It is just like, huh? And I just feel like God is saying, like, everybody is different. How everybody get through things is different. And you know what I'm saying? Some of us, you know what I'm saying, you go through a heartbreak. I know me. I'm going to cry. I'm going to have me a good day of crying, okay? And then after I have my good day of crying, I am partying. And I'm just being honest. I'm being real. I'm serious. I am. Having me a good time, a blast. I'm jigging from one side to the other side. And I'm just being honest. But that's me. That helps me to, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like for whoever this is for, God is saying, don't sit around like in mourning too much over what this person did and why they were able to do it. Because God is saying, and I feel like for someone, you may be in mourning because maybe you are able to see this person's relationship. Like for some of y'all, you may be able to see it. Like maybe y'all stay around each other or something like that. But you able to see that this person have another relationship. God said, you know what I'm saying, you also gonna see it fumble. You gonna see it fall apart too. Just as you see that, you know what I'm saying, they going around, trying to put it in your face, trying to make you feel some kind of way, you going to see it fall apart too. Just the same way that this person got whoever this person is the same way they going to lose them. And you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And it's because of how they did you. Even if they was talking to this person before they started talking to you, they should have told you that. This is information that you should know. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? If they don't want to let their person go and they just gotta they gotta hold on to them, that's their business. But it's not right for them to act like you just, you know what I'm saying, you don't have a right to know. Like you don't have the authority to know what's going on. You have a right to know too. Anywho, that's the message, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I've been on here for a long time, but it does feel really good to be able to be on live. I haven't been on here in a while, and I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm a little nervous and but anywho, I love you guys to bits and pieces, and I will see you guys later. Deuces.